Hi, I'm Martin Capel. I'm the producer for Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation, developed exclusively for PlayStation Vita by Ubisoft Sofia. Right back at the very beginning of the project, we decided that first of all, this game, Liberation, had to be a full-on Assassin's Creed experience. And the other thing we decided was that we would go for a game with a new story, a new setting, and a brand new assassin. These things were decided at the very start, and we've kept to them since. Aveline is the name of our assassin. She is the first playable protagonist in an Assassin's Creed game. What this brings for the player is a whole new depth of choice and play for an Assassin's Creed game. We've introduced a persona system whereby Aveline can take one of three costumes, the assassin, the lady, and the slave. This brings new gameplay to the game. In each of the three costumes, you find you've got advantages, disadvantages. We developed this system because Aveline is born in New Orleans. She's raised in New Orleans. She's very familiar with the social and political aspects of life, and she's able to actually play them to her advantage. We feel that actually this is a new experience for the player. It gives choice in how you approach missions, and yeah, the depth and freedom to explore and play as you wish. If you wish to play as the assassin, then she's there. If you want to try a new style of gameplay to explore different styles of playing missions, they're available as well. New Orleans New Orleans during the 18th century was culturally a very diverse and different city to Boston and the colonies to the north. The city was founded by the French in 1718 and was heavily invested in by the French monarchy. This is reflected in its architecture. Its buildings are very different in style. Also, the people themselves, obviously, these make up the life of the city. So you have people that are very influenced by Parisian style and fashion, and the city was very much somewhere where if you had wealth, you flaunted it. You put it on show for everyone to see. So this actually gives the city a very different flavor to the typical colonies to the north. Liberation covers a 15-year period prior to the American Revolution. Our story is contemporary with Assassin's Creed 3, but has a new and fresh approach. Most stories about this period are based around the colonies and Britain, but we wanted something different. So we actually went to New Orleans. It's not one of the colonies traditionally associated with the Revolution. However, it was very closely tied to the Revolution. As the British increased the taxation on the colonies, so this increased the amount of smuggling going through New Orleans. And as the revolution erupted, New Orleans became an access point for French and Spanish money, weapons, goods, all to be smuggled up the Mississippi to the colonies. So as the revolution took hold more and more, it actually dragged in the old world and the new. And so nowhere could actually avoid the impact of the war. And during Liberation, this is portrayed. New Orleans is a colony outside looking in, but it gets drawn in further and further, and Aveline becomes involved. Eventually, towards the end of the game, she will meet Connor. We use all the features of the Vita in Liberation. Our goal was always with these to make them as intuitive as possible, to make them feel right during gameplay. Some of the more obvious ones that we've implemented are the menus, such that you can just tap the weapons wheel to open the weapons available to you, tap on the map, and you can pinch and scroll using the touchscreen. But also within the gameplay itself, we've implemented the features of the Vita. For example, the chain kill is driven by the front touchscreen. Just tap on a target and he's selected for assassination. With the rear touchscreen, it's used to efficiently paddle the canoe. The more regular your use of the back touchscreen, the more efficiently Aveline paddles. With pickpocketing, the smoother and more precise you actually can move your fingers down the back touchscreen, the greater the reward you get. So we've actually implemented a whole range of features with the idea that these feel natural and logical to use. Liberation is released October the 30th, 2012.